Welcome to episode 36 of Just One More Topic. I am the lovable Tridrachius.
I am the despised and bewildered Tiborius.
Rock makes you crazy. Or was it rock and roll?
Yes.
Okay. So, last week we had a very thought-provoking, I hope, violence kills. How games create the next serial killers and how games train and stuff. Stupid Jay Rockefeller. Now, you're out of a job anyways. The entire government shut down.
It's been kind of a slow news week. Probably the most notable being that THQ, the company that went bankrupt, is in fact going to sue Zuffa and EA. Now, Zuffa, for those of you that don't know, is the parent company that owns the UFC. This is all based around the UFC Undisputed games. EA, who is now going to make it. Now, originally, the UFC was going to buy the rights from THQ because they were going out of business and going to let EA make them. They were going to let EA make it regardless. Now, where it comes into is that THQ is suing because they believe EA gave Zuffa inside information of how bad THQ really was, and so Zuffa lowballed the offer. We're talking the difference of $10 million or $20 million for the rights of the UFC Undisputed games, which of course EA wants to get their hands on because they made a MMA game that was garbage and didn't sell well because it didn't have the UFC star power. That being said, that's the best I got for the news. I mean, yeah, you know what? THQ, their position was well known. It's not like it's insider trading. So we'll just see what comes of that. If any of you actually care about MMA or the MMA fighting games, I'll let you know as it goes on. Wow. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Got to pad the episode. Hey, what have you been playing? Let's take a page out of the Nintendoki guys. What are you playing?
Well, let's see. Between work and projects and stuff like that, I'm not really playing too much. However, I have started playing Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which is fun, and June is the final boss. For anyone who hasn't really played a fighting game.
Is this 2 weeks in a row of you bitching about Tekken bosses?
Has it been 2 weeks? Damn, that flies by.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. This is the second one in a row.
Oh,
Because last week on our...
Oh, yeah, the violence. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, June sucks. Like, yeah, it gets hot, and I just don't like summer. I'm much more of a winter guy, which, I'm very hot-blooded. But anyway, the final...
Sorry.
Okay. So I've been playing Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and the final boss for that is June, which hasn't been featured in a Tekken game or a mainline Tekken game since Tekken 2. Blah blah blah. Her first form's not so bad.
For those of you that don't know, she is Jin's mother. Yeah. She's Jin's mother. I wouldn't say wife of Kazuya, but they had a thing. He's not. It's Jun, not like the month of June.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, her first form in like pair play, where you actually can team up with a friend and have a tag team. Nothing's she's not so bad, but then when you're playing solo, and you're trying to they ramp up the difficulty. Like she goes from being this fairly easy to beat character to I'm going to counter 80% of your moves, which sucks. So it's just one of those things of fighting game bosses are supposed to be cheap. They were designed for arcades to where it's just oh, I'm almost there, and then you get to the boss and it's oh, I lost. Just this next time, just one more time. So, but anyway, apparently console fighting games want to maintain that. So Tekken, we were playing NHL 14, but, well, someone bought it. So we've kind of put Dark Souls on the back burner, but I guess would D&D count as something?
Yeah.
So yeah, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons
Next.
next. So we've been playing that, which has been fun because between Dark Souls and D&D, I'm getting back into creating, getting back into messing around with characters and plots and stories and all that kind of fun stuff. I think that's pretty much it. So now for the game store owner, what have you been playing?
Surprisingly, not what everybody might think. Of course, Dungeons and Dragons, D&D next, which again, doing it for Extra Life. Going to be running a 36-hour D&D campaign. Yay! Yeah, but okay. The video games I've been playing. One, it was free on Gold. It's Might and Magic: Clash of Heroes. Now, you have to understand, I love the Might and Magic games, the old school Might and Magic games, and especially Heroes of Might and Magic, the strategy version. Oh my God, in love with those games so much. Now, I was always wary of the arcade one that on the Xbox Live Arcade that they put out because they turned it into a puzzle game, a puzzle fighter. Think Puzzle Quest or anything like that. So it always kind of worried me, and then I went ahead and got it, and hopelessly addicted. It's amazing. Now, yeah, they've done like some cartoonish like kiddie anime, and like there's the actual one of the actual lines is, oh God, remember, only you can prevent forest fires, and by you we mean we, and by prevent forest fires we mean we'll kick your butt. That's an actual line. So the writing is somewhat subpar, but the game is horribly addicting. The other big one I've been playing. Went back to some of my roots, and in the vein of the whole D&D thing, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition on Steam. Oh, and I'm so excited for Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. I played the hell out of those games. Of course, started as a bard. That got boring pretty quick because low level, your teammates that you pick up aren't doing a whole lot. So I went back and made a barbarian. Now it's going better. It might still be on. It's only $20. It might still be on sale on Steam for $5. Pick it up. It's one of the greatest games you will ever play. It's one of the most true Dungeons and Dragons experiences you can have in a video game. That's about it. God, I'm playing phone games or drums.
I guess that's it.
Kind of. Is that a game? Whatever. But yeah, that's what I've been playing.
All right. Well, yeah, we've just been kind of
Slow week.
yeah, pretty much. We're exhausted with all the stuff that we're doing. Plus, I mean, we're playing games, but it's just kind of like the bite-sized stuff. It's not really diving into anything, and we still have to get back to Gladius and Dragon Force, which has been on the back burner since a year. Yeah, almost a year.
How about you all? What have you been playing?
I'm sure someone's going to post and say Call of Duty. Because,
GTA 5.
yeah, GTA 5, Call of Duty.
I don't care.
But yeah.
I want to know. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Tell me.
We need stuff to talk about. Because whenever it is a slow week, it's just like nothing's interesting to talk about.
In fact, enough y'all give us stuff. Next week we'll do another mailbag episode, as it were.
Sounds like a plan. So, this has been episode 36. Episode 36 of Just One More Topic. I am Tridrachius.
He has the hiccups. I'm Tiborius.
And we will talk to you guys next week. This is episode 37?
I thought it was
36. Welcome to episode...